Don't I look festive today? I really like this sweater so much. This is gonna be my Black Friday haul when it eventually comes out. I don't know if this is coming out first or if the Black Friday haul is coming out first. Basically, I ordered a ton of stuff on American Eagle, both for myself and for other people for Christmas. But I also made a ColourPop order, and that was made on Wednesday last week, so almost a week ago, and it still hasn't shipped, so who knows if that's actually coming. They charged it to my card, so I hope it is, but it's been a week and I still have heard nothing. So this is a terrible intro. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing super well, super fantastic. Today, I'm doing something a little different. I am going to be taking myself on a date. I saw Ashley, aka Best Dressed, do this a while ago, a few months ago I think now, and I honestly really liked the concept. I really liked that she was showing this like act of romance to herself. I think that lately especially I've just forgotten that like I'm still a person and I should still be taking care of myself and doing fun things for myself that are more than just like buying things. But I really like the idea of treating yourself in a way that's more than material, you know, taking yourself to dinner, taking yourself to a movie, like just taking yourself to the park, like just doing these like romantic things but for yourself. And I am a person who struggles a lot with their body confidence and self-love, and I'm working on it, but I know that I'm not perfect at it yet. I wouldn't call myself a body positivity, self-love, self-confidence ambassador, because that's definitely not what I am, because I know that I don't love myself to the extent that I should. That being said, I think it's still really important to show yourself that you care about yourself and that you love yourself, even though it's really easy to say things like I hate myself and all these like really hard-hitting mean things that we just accept from ourselves. Especially lately, since I've been going through a lot and just dealing with a lot of things, I thought that it would be a good idea to take myself out, take myself to a movie, and just enjoy my own presence while enjoying something that I enjoy. I've never actually been to the movies by myself. I do go eat out by myself quite often, but I thought it'd be fun because I obviously love movies. That's kind of what I'm studying. There are tons of movies that I want to watch that nobody else that I know wants to see, and it's just a second to appreciate somebody else's work and look at something different. Like, I've been working on my own projects nonstop for the past like 4 months. I've been in my head about so many different things for months. Like, my anxiety's just been like up here, and it's just a nice way to step out of my own bubble. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to just get out of my own head for a couple of hours, go outside because I have to walk at least to the transit station, and just enjoy my own company for a little bit. So that's what I'm doing today. The movie that I'm planning on seeing isn't until like 6 o'clock, so I have a few hours, but I made myself up because, like, what better date than myself? I want to look good for myself. I want me to look in the mirror and be like, damn. So I made myself up. I did my hair. I wore a sweater that I think is absolutely freaking amazing and is so comfortable, but also I think looks good. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. So that's what this video is all about. I will give you guys a movie review when I get back and tell you just an overall review of my experience by myself at the movie theater. I don't even know what I'm going to see. My options are Jojo Rabbit and Ford versus Ferrari, and I'm gonna go see Jojo Rabbit by myself tonight. So I'll tell you guys how it goes after. Heard really good things about it, so I hope it's good. I'm really anticipating a really good movie, so if it's bad I'm gonna be hella disappointed, but it's all good. I'm back. My hair is much flatter, less pretty now. That's what happens when you end up having to walk in the snow. I didn't face my fear of filming in public. I tried, and some old lady was looking at me And so I got really nervous and turned my phone off and threw it in my bag. So I went to the bulk store and bought a lot of snacks, and I surprisingly didn't eat them all. So I'm really proud of myself. And I only had like a teeny tiny little bag, and I fit so much food in there, and I didn't even eat it all. And when I got there, I got a drink because sis was gonna be thirsty after all those salty ass snacks. But I'm here. That was actually really nerve-wracking at first because I don't like going places alone. I don't like walking in the dark alone, and to get there I had to walk the first stretch of my trip to the theater, then I bussed the other half, and then I walked the last quarter of it. And the last stretch especially was like super sketchy, and just like there's like a really weird like intersection in my town where it's just like super run down and scary looking, and then like on either side it's really nice. So that was kind of like scary for that like 10 minutes. Overall experience, I really enjoyed it. I thought that it would be a lot just more embarrassing being by myself, and I thought I would just feel like this like impending shame. But I actually felt totally fine. It was just kind of awkward because I really had to pee in the middle of the movie and I couldn't leave, both because I didn't want to miss anything, but also because I didn't want to have to like take all my stuff with me. So I just didn't pee, which is fine, and I'm glad I didn't miss any of the movie. The theater was empty as well. There was probably like 15 other people in that massive theater, so like I don't really think they cared. The lights were off. I don't think anybody even noticed that I was by myself. Like, I don't even think anybody even looked at me, which was something that like I was like, oh, so many people are gonna notice that I'm by myself, but honestly like I am this big in comparison to the amount of people on this planet, and nobody is paying attention to me, and that's totally fine. I'm totally okay with that, and I was totally okay with that when I was at the theater. I did get a couple weird looks, like just going in, just from the staff, I think just because I was by myself. And I actually ended up seeing Ford versus Ferrari because Jojo Rabbit actually wasn't playing at the theater I was going to. So that's totally fine. I actually really liked it, and we'll get into that in a minute, but I guess, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like I was there, like the guy was like talking to me and he was like, oh, what are you going to see? And I was like, Ford versus Ferrari, and he was like, oh? So that was kind of weird, and a little bit uncalled for, but that's okay. Let's get into the movie review. I'm almost at like a loss for words. I like, wow, like just wow, that movie was phenomenal, incredible. Like there is not enough words in the dictionary to describe how good this movie was. It, like, I'm not a car person. I mean, like, no, not obviously, like, I'm not a car person. Like, I don't know anything about cars, but oh wow, like just like, and it's based on a true story too, which is like even more incredible. Like just like something very similar to this just happened in real life, and it's just like crazy, and I don't want to spoil any of it because it is still fairly new, but wow. Like I felt all of the emotions. Like you laugh, you cry. Like it's one of those movies that just does such a good job at making you feel like connected to the characters. Everything from like the color of the film itself, like just like the way that it was designed, and just like the cast was incredible, and this like the way it was written was so beautiful and just so fluid, and just like everything made so much sense, and everything was done perfectly, like just from like an outside look, like looking in, and wow, like it was just so good. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like you're watching a part of history, which is like what's like half of it, like just half of like they recreated this piece of like history. It was just so good, and like it's just everything was so perfect and beautiful, and just even if you don't understand anything about cars, like you really like you understood it, and you started to build like emotions and towards characters. Like you were rooting for certain people, and you kind of like over the span of the movie started hating somebody else, and like just the way that they made you feel connected to every single person in that movie was just like incredible. Like the way that they just I'm gonna stop my review because it's just me saying it was incredible, but like it was incredible. And if you have the chance to go see it, I highly recommend it because it was just incredible. There was so much to like about this movie, and I'm gonna stop rambling, but overall taking myself on a date was a success, a great success, and I would 10 out of 10 do it again. In fact, I'm probably gonna continue going to movies every Tuesday regardless of whether or not people are going with me. Do it, go out on that date with yourself and enjoy having fun by yourself, enjoy the movie you're watching, enjoy the activity you're doing. That's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you guys to go out on a date with yourself, take yourself to a movie. And yeah, if you liked it, leave a thumbs up. Let me know what movie you guys want to see because there's a list of movies I want to see coming up. So let me know what you want to see and what your movie suggestions are. And if you saw Ford versus Ferrari, let me know what you thought in the comments, but don't give away any spoilers. And yeah, I would love for you guys to subscribe and stick around and join my internet family. But if you don't want to, that's okay. I won't force you. I won't hold it against you. And yeah, I will see you all next week.